Although some students are starting to return to campus for in-person learning, a majority are still attending classes online. Across the district and across the country, students are having to adjust to a whole new education format. We got a taste of what online school was like for a few months last year, but as this format becomes a little more long-term, students and teachers alike must work hard to adapt to the change. Distance learning has turned homes into classrooms as students adapt to accommodate this unusual school year. While students' learning styles vary greatly, for some students, virtual learning has provided some much appreciated flexibility both in their academics and their daily life.
So I get to sleep in more, which is, of course, wonderful and nice and a lot easier on my brain.
That's actually one of my favorite pros about online school is I really don't have to spend that much time getting ready for school.
I like that you can just be at your house, and whenever it's in between classes you can just walk around, get a snack or something like that.
The other thing that I think is different is that I have more downtime, which is really in between classes and stuff, which is really helpful for me.
And it really helps me manage my day a lot better. I'm not having to go to school for 6 hours and then come home and do 4 more hours of work. I can actually get a substantial amount of work done within my school day.
I really like how it's kind of on your own schedule. So I think that works better for my brain because I can decide, oh, I want to do this then and this then.
On the flip side, the absence of face-to-face communication, socialization among peers, and especially hits to extracurriculars can make this virtual setting less than ideal.
It's definitely a lot more challenging. I have ADHD. It's harder for me to pay attention, not being in a classroom.
It sometimes makes it hard to ask questions because it's a lot more intimidating to ask a question on a Zoom call than in person.
I really don't like that there's the lack of social interaction. I mean, I think that's tough for everyone our age.
But it sucks that you can't really talk to your friends at all because you're just sitting here on a computer.
Choir really sucks because I'm in choir and I'm in seasons, and it's kind of depressing doing it on Zoom because I don't get to sing with my friends. It's really different for everybody. Everybody has different struggles with learning, and everybody has different situations going on at home. But some things that have been really helpful for me is having a space that's just for online school.
If you're struggling with online learning on a social level, if you miss your friends, if you are starting to feel very isolated, find ways to have that face-to-face physical interaction while also maintaining social distancing. You can perfectly have a picnic spread out at Milburn Park.
Talk to friends, after class, if you have a question about something, FaceTime a friend and ask them about it. I find that the social interaction mirrors more closely what we would have during in-person school.
If you're struggling with grades, don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. If you're struggling with something, speak up.
I can only hope we all get to return safely to campus very soon, but for now we have to stick together and find creative solutions in this crazy time.